We got another Megalodon first. And as you can tell by the title, what I mean by Megalodon first is that I'm making my first ever pro wrestling related video. I think I've mentioned this before, but you know, obviously I do the MMA stuff. I've done boxing stuff. And I also like pro wrestling because it's fun, you know? I grew up with it. I watched it with my dad every Monday and Friday night. You know, fuck it, right? And just recently, I was just like, man, I wonder how I'm going to implement this into my channel. Because just dropping a random video about anything, like, you know. But the perfect opportunity for me has arisen because this fucker right here, Dwayne, decided to come back and take the spotlight from my boy Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was supposed to headline WrestleMania and finish the story against Roman Reigns. He won the fucking Rumble in January. And then now he has the spot taken away from him because Dwayne decided to fucking come in and take the shit. And I want to discuss about that because, like, when this first happened, this video has come out 4 days ago. And Jesus Christ, look at the dislikes. I could have made this right when the video dropped, but it seemed a little fishy. And I'm glad I waited because there's a lot of information that has come out. And at first, I was mad. I was one of the dislikes. And then information came out, and I was just like, I'm going to remove my dislike. Because maybe we're in for a swerve. Maybe WWE's cooking right now. Maybe TKO and Dwayne are cooking right now. And I just don't realize it right now. So I'm going to wait. I'm glad I waited. I'm going to like look at all the evidence and shit that I have. And yeah, we'll get into it. I organized them on my browser by when I discovered them. So Dwayne came in, took the spot from my boy Cody Rhodes. You can even see how sad my boy looks. Where is it? I'm not gonna play the whole video because I don't want to get fucking copyright. Because I know look at how sad he looks, bro. He's like, damn, bro, really? Dwayne came in and stole my fucking WrestleMania fucking main event. But anyway, yeah. So I discovered this. And then the next thing I discovered was this. Apparently, The Rock was saying shit like, oh, he's coming back to save WrestleMania because Brock Lesnar's out because of his fucking weird shit with Vince McMahon that's going on. I don't even know the full story to that. And then CM Punk got injured, and people were saying he was supposed to win the Rumble, but they called an audible, and then Cody won, and then whatever. So apparently Brock Lesnar, apparently The Rock was like, I'm going to save fucking WrestleMania, dude. I'm going to come in and save it, bro, because, like, there's no Brock Lesnar or CM Punk, dude. Even though I think Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are pretty big names to headline WrestleMania. But, yeah, so when I read this, I was just like, okay, fuck Dwayne. He's a piece of shit. But then more information kept coming out, and then I found this. Apparently, this picture is kind of funny. But WWE is monitoring the negative response on social media because hashtag #WeWantCody was trending. So they're... as a potential of like a 2013-2014 Daniel Bryan yes movement where Batista won the Rumble and they were kind of like pushing Bryan to the side, but then they kind of put him in the WrestleMania main event because people were fucking rage quitting so bad. So it looks like that's where it's going to go. And the more information came out, found this screenshot. One of my friends sent me this, so thank you. And I'm pretty sure that's Wrestling Observer, but it reads, it's been revealed through Raw overnight that Rock is 100% behind Cody Rhodes and is strongly pushing this We Want Cody movement. So people, after this happened, I think NXT Vengeance was the day after, and people were booing The Rock's promo. They were playing like a promo package before the show, and they were saying, die, Rocky, die, chance, or whatever the fuck. So everyone's really fucking pissed at The Rock. And The Rock is cool with it, according to this. And he's saying, like, he informed staff to hand out hundreds of signs to fans as they enter the building to acknowledge the movement, the We Want Cody movement. Apparently they referenced the Bryan movement, the Yes movement back in 2013, 2014, where, like I said, they were trying to push Daniel Bryan to the side and have Batista and Randy Orton main event, but people wanted Daniel Bryan. And Brian Gerwitz, he's been a creative writer in WWE for I don't know how long. I know he did some stuff with Kurt Angle during the Ruthless Aggression era. So apparently he was smiling. Apparently he's like on The Rock's personal creative team or something. I don't think he works for WWE anymore. And I didn't save the post, but he said, like, in regards to like the situation, he's just like, oh, people don't even know what we're cooking yet. They're all mad, but they don't know what we're cooking. So at first, it seems like WWE was just like, and The Rock were like pulling the shit out of their ass. I should say TKO and The Rock were pulling the shit out of their ass, because I heard that WWE was not happy with what happened. They wanted the Cody story to be pushed. So apparently, it seemed like it was just an ass pull, but now it's like, oh, we were thinking about this all along, and I don't know who to believe. I don't know. There's so many outlets reporting about shit. I don't know what is real and what isn't. I think we're in for a work. We're getting worked pretty fucking well, as you can tell. This fucking dislikes, like, holy shit. But anyway, that's why did they have to choose that picture? But anyway, it says WWE's plan to make Cody Rhodes a bigger babyface has worked, because like I said with Daniel Bryan, people were like, oh my god, he should have main evented WrestleMania. So they're doing the same thing. Once again, they referenced it right here. And they're like, Cody Rhodes was supposed to finish the story. He's been working so hard for 2 years. And then The Rock comes in, a part-timer, and he's going to face Roman Reigns for the part-timer fucking title. So now they're like, man, we wanted Cody. So, everyone's pushing for Cody. Even people that I know who don't watch pro wrestling are like, holy shit, what the fuck is this shit is trending all over the fucking place. Cody Rhodes, who's Cody Rhodes? Man? Oh shit, Dwayne took his spot. Like, this shit is going fucking crazy. So if that's, like, their big brain fucking plan all along, because apparently they were saying, like, before the Rumble, before Cody won the Rumble, the whole plan was for The Rock to face Roman Reigns at Mania. I don't know if they're just trying to save their ass, but if this is, like, seriously a big brain plan, my bad, that is absolutely fucking nuts. But I don't know if I could trust that. I don't know who to trust. Anyway, let's go on to the next forms of media and outlets reporting this shit. The next one is, it says, due to the overwhelming reaction tomorrow at Raw, WWE and TKO officials will discuss the absolute real possibility of adding Cody Rhodes back into the fold of WrestleMania 40's main event. That compromise would be a triple threat. So, that, I get, like I said, it's exactly like the Daniel Bryan situation 10 years ago. And that's okay. If I were to, okay, I'll get into my fantasy booking later. But the last bit of media or whatever comes from Cody Rhodes' Twitter, where he said, this was after Raw on Monday. He said, appreciate the passion, God bless y'all, but trust me. So this makes me believe that we are in for a swerve. They're fucking playing us. We're buffoons for believing this shit. We're buffoons for believing that Dwayne came in and fucking took the spot. So now I'm just like, okay, they're cooking. Cody Rhodes definitely finishing the fucking story. And then the kickoff is happening on Thursday, which is tomorrow after the recording, as of the recording of this video. But anyway, yeah, so I feel like we're in for a work. If they're doing a triple threat like this one says for WrestleMania, I don't like that. I thought my fantasy booking, this may sound stupid, people can roast me fucking or whatever. My fantasy booking was for Cody Rhodes to face Roman one-on-one at WrestleMania 40, right? And, bloodline shit, fucking Solo and Jimmy Uso come in and they're just fucking up the shit. Trying to fucking, because, Roman Reigns can't win clean for some reason, even though they could write him to win clean, but fucking bloodline interferes. So they're interfering, but then The Rock comes out and helps Cody Rhodes, even the odds, and he beats the shit out of Solo Sikoa and fucking Jimmy Uso. And then Cody wins clean against Roman Reigns. Because last year's WrestleMania 39, he was like this fucking close. Like, I almost believed he was gonna win. I was just like, really? Holy shit. And, I mean, he unfortunately did not. Fucking Solo Sikoa came in and fucking shoved his thumb up Cody Rhodes' ass, which is pretty fucking stupid. But whatever. But yeah, so I was just like, man, so The Rock is going to come in. Because he, earlier this year, he was just like, should The Rock sit at the head of the table shit? And I was like, oh my god, he's dropping hints. He's dropping little fucking Easter eggs. He's going to help Cody at Mania and whatever. But no, then The Rock comes out last week, 4 days ago, and he's just like, I'll take you Cody's spot. And I was like, oh, that's fucking stupid. Because if they did my fantasy booking, they could have had a repeat of like a John Cena Dwayne story where John Cena lost at Mania, and then they had this year-long feud that built up to, I forgot what, WrestleMania 28 or something like that. It was so long ago. But I like long-term story building, And they could have done a long-term story building with Roman Reigns and The Rock. I think it's really silly. Like, I do want to see this fight. This is a dream match. I think this is awesome. I just don't like the way they executed it. Let Cody finish his story, win the title off of Roman Reigns. Because I feel like Rock versus Roman Reigns does not need the title at all. Because just those two facing each other is fucking astronomical. And it'll do numbers. Yeah, so I felt like Cody should have won. With The Rock's help, Rock should have came in and beat the shit out of Solo Sikoa and fucking Jimmy Uso and then beat Roman Reigns. And then that starts the bloodline feud with Roman Reigns and The Rock. And then maybe somehow Jey Uso could get involved again. Jimmy Uso turns face. Solo Sikoa does whatever the fuck. You know, they could have done so much. I just want it to be them. But now that it's like Roman, Rock, and Cody, I'm just like, okay, now it just seems like a jumbled fucking mess. But yeah, I do like this match. I do want to see Roman versus Rock at fucking Mania. Just not like this. They need a longer build-up. They can't just... The Rock can't just fucking spawn and be like, I'm fighting for the title. The fuck, dude? Where's the storyline? I mean, sure, they're, like, related, and he's like, oh, tribal chief. I'm the tribal chief of the family, dude. And The Rock's like, no, dude, I'm the tribal chief. I guess that was there already. But it just sucks that we didn't get, like, this year-long feud. Like, oh, The Rock costed me my title. I'm going to fuck him up. And then The Rock's just like, I don't care about the title. I want the head of the table title. That means more to me because this is our family. You know what I'm saying? It could have been something cool. It could have been, like, a year-long build-up. Like, having Rock and Reigns cut promos on each other all year long. I mean, they're both part-timers, so they didn't need to, like, fight each other every fucking week. But, you know, cutting promos, tweeting, like, oh, fuck Roman Reigns, fuck Rock, kind of, you know, they could have kayfabed it all the way to the next year's WrestleMania, and they could have headlined. I don't know, I just, in a alternate reality, that's what we got, and it was fucking awesome. But unfortunately, we do not live in that reality, and instead we got this jumbled mess with Cody, Rock, Reigns, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. I mean, it's probably going to be fine. It's probably going to be awesome. I mean, it's technically working for them right now, because WWE is blowing the fuck up because of this whole Cody Rhodes, we want Cody movement. Logan Paul tweeted about it. Ricochet, a bunch of other fucking WWE wrestlers have tweeted or commented about it. Everyone's up in arms. People are uniting against The Rock. Fuck The Rock. But, you know, if he's actually big-braining this shit, like, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Holy shit, props to him, dude. I suck him off for that. Pause, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I mean, fantasy booking is fantasy booking. It was headcanon. I was just hoping it happened. But, you know, I'm pretty sure WWE's cooking. I'm pretty sure we're going to get something cool anyway. And already it's kind of memorable as hell because I'm like, holy shit, I'm going to remember this for years. I'm like, talking to my homeboy Iggy, who also likes pro wrestling. I'm like, bro, remember fucking like 5 years ago when fucking Dwayne came in and almost took Cody's spot? We'd be like, oh shit, that was crazy, dude. So, yeah, you know, I mean, I guess it's working. They're in the headlines. They're all over the place. WWE is popping. So, yeah, anyway, I just wanted to make a quick video. If I have any pro wrestling fans out there, shout out you. I'm going to upload more pro wrestling stuff. I've joked about it a lot with my homie Snibbin. But Variety Mig, you know, I'm trying to upload more gameplays. I have another MMA video essay coming out. I know those popped off a lot. So, yeah, I actually have another one coming up. And, you know, I want to do pro wrestling stuff and whatever. Yeah, you know. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, or don't. I don't care. Just thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. But, yeah, anyway, thank you. And have a great rest of your day.